What's up? My hair's a mess. Canada. Y'all representing strong today. Come on in and join. The water's fine. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Turn the camera. Which way looks like I'm actually looking? I have to look directly at the camera lens to make it look like I'm looking at you. Whoo, I started just a minute earlier too. Now 5 minutes early, actually. What you up to today? It's just us. We can sit here and chat. Oh, we got a couple of people coming in. There's Jason. Family Master, what's up, buddy? Come on in the house. There's Ralph. Hey, buddy. There's Andrew. There's Brian Gray. What is up, y'all? Good to see you. My hair's a mess, and I'm not even going to fool with it. Oh, here, I'm going to slide y'all back just a smidgen. That way y'all can see how bad my hair actually is. It's a mess. It's a mess. My face looks all wrinkly on this one. Getting rust out of a gas tank sucks. Evaporust is having a heck of a time. Putting your ultrasonic cleaner, Brian, with some dadgum vinegar inside of it, that'll get it out real fast. It does a good job. What's up, David Conway? There's Stoic the Vast. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Come on in. The water's fine. Don't forget to click the thumbs up as you enter the palisade. Whatever this is. Well, let's pour the vinegar inside of it, Brian, and shake it around. We came here for the hairstyle tips. Just wake up and go. I'm a barber for 30 years and say your hair looks fine. JK, what are you doing, buddy? I noticed you hadn't been around a little bit, and I was starting to worry about you. There's Todd McDonald. What's up, brother? Come on in the house. Come on in, the water's fine. Come on in, the water's fine. I have some leftover battery acid and toilet bowl cleaner. Yeah, that works. Muriatic acid works too. What's up, Goatsy? Ralph, I'm in the hospital. No better, Ralph, or is it getting worse? We still praying for you, buddy. You're on a prayer list. And there's Muncie's Garage. Y'all, everybody, don't forget to pray for Ralph. He's in the hospital now. I keep praying for you, Ralph. I believe you'll be healed. I believe it 100%. I pray for myself to be healed too. I ain't got it yet, but I'm still praying for it. And I'll keep praying for it until the day I fall over. Service Star, howdy from Finland. I was going to sleep and then you started at 11:58 p.m. in here. Oh, I got in just a shade early, did I? Well, welcome, buddy. It's good to see you. Willis Franks, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Been a long time since I got a chance to say hello. Come on in, y'all. The water's fine. Jump in, click that thumbs up button so YouTube gets to knowing that we got the thumbs up section going on anyway. Always prepping. Hello from North Idaho. Y'all getting any weather up there yet, buddy, in Idaho? Y'all got some snow? I know it's cold out yonder ways. It's been cold here the last few days, but not. Doing better. That's good, Ralph. We keep praying for you, buddy. There's Dave Anderson. Hello, hello. Yeah, click them thumbs up, y'all. Click the thumbs. Smash that thumbs up button. Leave a hole in it. Oh, mercy. Will Streeting. Nuts. 319. Need some love. What's up, Will? It's snowing hard and we have 5 inches of new snow. Ooh, that's good. Stepmother's in the hospital, heart valve issue, blood infection, COVID, influenza. She just got put on dialysis. She's sedated and she isn't able to move, but she can hear us. We'll be praying for her, Brian. What's up, Larry? Good to see you. It's minus 26 Celsius now and should be minus 30 in the morning. What does that equal in Fahrenheit, Service Star? Do you know? That's pretty cold, ain't it? Brian said he wants snow. What's up, Screwdriver? Good to see you. There's Danny Shoot. What's up, buddy? I'm feeling better than I have been, I can tell you that. I don't think I was sick. I watched Youngins for 3 days, and all I did was sit in the house, and I was not feeling very well. Hello, Ava. Are you giving Pop a hard time? As you should. No, really don't. Because it's rough on them. Minus 14. Yeah, that's pretty cold. Trust me, I know what it's like to get a hard time. Y'all, let's pray for Ralph right quick. Y'all ready? Dear Heavenly Father, we just want to come for you today and ask you to touch our friend and our brother Ralph. Lord, we don't know what he's going through, but we know that you do. And you got him in the place where he needs to be, talk to the people he needs to talk to, and get the care that he needs. Lord, we ask you to heal him up in Jesus' sweet and holy name. Amen. That's right. We'll pray for you, Ralph. BG from Bulgaria. What's up, buddy? I don't know how to say that first part, so I'll just call you BG. She's gutting her dump. Okay, bedroom. Family Master, that's right. Midland. All right. Welcome, BG. Good to see you. Sitting in the house making me feel sick as well. That's right. Very good in Bulgaria. That's good. There's Levi. What's up, Levi? Y'all still got to click some of them thumbs up. We still low on them things. Somebody said their channel, Nuts 319, had a bad logging accident. Oh, is that what it was? That other feller said something, but I didn't know exactly what it meant. Because I hadn't seen him. But I'll try to go check it out. Okay, Will. I didn't know. I hadn't heard it. We'll put them on the prayer list too. I'll go try to check out his video and see what I just like information. That's all there are to it. Ain't no problem, BG. Stormlord. Hello, Bellhopper. Love your channel. Welcome, buddy. It's good to see you. Y'all don't forget to click them thumbs up. I want to ask for prayers. On 111, I'm having a left heart catheterization done. I have 70% blockage in the artery they call the Widowmaker. I'm nervous. Don't be nervous, David. Just make sure you got everything in order. Make sure you say your prayers, get everything in order with the Lord, and let Him handle it. I promise it makes you feel better, because He'll take care of you. But we will pray for you. We will pray for you, David. How's the thumbs, kid? That's right. Not much, just being busy. East Coast, what's up, buddy? There's Andrew Scott. My dad and his 2 brothers and his dad and my grandpa all passed because of heart issues. They'll get straightened out, David. We'll put you on the prayer list for sure. Y'all keep David Conway on your prayer list. Kevin Duff, what's up, buddy? We did not get any freezing rain we were supposed to get. There's Butch. He said, I made it. I'm not going outside. Been watching your 2511 T video. A lot of porting my own now. Thanks for the good info. That's awesome, buddy. I done another one the other day and I didn't film it because I think there's 4 on here? I think there's like 4 2511 porting videos on here, so I didn't film the other one. So I got another. I done this one the other day. Now, I didn't do this muffler like this. It had already been done, and I had to fix what was there. Joey, what's up, buddy? Freezing rain here now. That's good. We didn't get any. Maybe tonight. Hopper, I'm starting to do cold plunge water for 3 to 6 minutes. Any idea if shrinkage is permanent? No. No, it's just like barn races. You cool them off a shrink, you heat them up, and they get bigger, Larry. Finland. All right. Andrew, y'all Shrum Solutions just throw the super chat up there. Y'all thank him for that. That comes in real handy, especially this time of year. It's going to be tight the next few months. But I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff done since I'm running low. But y'all thank him. Snow in West Virginia, 5 to 6 inches so far. Maybe we'll get some of that, Danny. Casterman said, yes, Larry, it's permanent. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can see this real good. This muffler is in pretty bad shape. But I didn't do this. Somebody had already tried to help him and drilled some holes in it for him. And I had to put this on there and then trace it and then hand cut it out because the hole was in the wrong place, and I had to move it as far as I could. There was metal missing, so I moved it as far as I could. Now I'm getting mixed info. Casterman says yes, Hopper says no. Now you might have to tug on it. Cold here. I'm usually the coast. That's right. You might have to pull on it. Hey, buddy, any idea of a good paint for McCulloch color and brand? Unfortunately, made in Canada, there's not a real good color that matches it. I found a couple safety yellows that are pretty close. Because for the best information that I have figured out, I swear I believe most of the McCulloch yellow was whatever the safety yellow was of that time. Some are lighter and some are darker. Sun yellow is way too yellow, and Cub Cadet is a little bit dark. But there are some safety yellows that are pretty close. If I had a good one that I could tell you, I would, but I don't. I really don't. I paint every one different. Of course, I about quit painting them. I only drilled 9mm hole through the muffler side and the baffle, and it woke up. I'm waiting if it will improve after port. It's a pretty good size hole here. Look at this. This is a 3/4 inch piece of pipe. It likes it though. Just gotta be careful not to drill through the backside. They did that on that muffler, and I had to fix a hole in the back of it, and it's really thin. Maize yellow as close as I can find. That's good info there, Larry. Larry said maize yellow is a good close color. This week's been cold, but still been sawing with my freshly ported 562. Videos on my YouTube and more coming. That's awesome, buddy. Hopefully, I get a couple of these saws done. We're going to go out there and do some cutting. Now, who all watched that video yesterday where I had that rusty chain and was getting it straightened out? I just remembered after I filmed that video and got done uploading the video that I had not put the remedy for that chain in there. Prayed up and giving it to God, but I like to be covered in prayer too. God is a great physician and knows I know I'm in his hands. That's all y'all for your prayers. Thanks, all y'all. That's good, David. That's the main thing, buddy. We'll pray for you. Blue and yellow look at Michigan University colors. The paint I have around here is limited. And we have had some match, but the paint didn't turn out good. Any auto paint store can color match. That's right. Justin Weaver's here. Fear God, what's up, buddy? Yeah, the color match that we had, it didn't lay down good. It just didn't. Look here, I'll go ahead and show y'all this. This is the poo land from yesterday's video. And this is the chain that was in the video. That's the chain. Knocked my Caesars off. Oh, I had a fresh dog on this thing too. Look at that. Yeah, I had a brand hammer new and opened it, took it out of the box. Took it out of the bag. Whoo, mercy. Yes, David. I cooked it in, that chain was in that ultrasonic cleaner for probably 5.5 hours. That's simple green, vinegar, Dawn dishwasher liquid, and water. And the more rust you have, the more vinegar you want. But don't use magnesium in the vinegar solution because it will eat it. And I mean eat it. I think Zach's going to be really happy with this pooling. I may have to do something with the carburetor. Sometimes it runs fine. Sometimes it acts a little goofy. There's another carburetor sitting here on the table somewhere, or there was. I don't know where it's at now. It might be down here in the box. Yeah, I don't know. I may wind up building that other carburetor and putting on it. If that one keeps acting a little goofy, because I don't want it to be a problem. Pepe, what's up, buddy? Chain turned out good. Yeah, it had a few tight spots in it. What I didn't show is I stand the bar up in the vise and I loop the chain over the end of it and I go back and forth and I take my little hammer and tap back and forth and then once I got it where it folded pretty good, I just stuck it on the saw, tightened it up, cranked it, revved it up, tightened it up, cranked it and revved it up, and tightened it up and cranked it and revved it up, and now she's loose as a goose. The secret mixture. I try to tell everybody what it is, Casterman. Brother of the bush, what's up, buddy? Come on in, set a spell. We'll shoot the breeze and talk and tell. If you don't like it, you can just listen. You know. That's right. He used to sell service parts washers and had some guys mix up their own juice too. Yeah, we used mineral spirits in ours and it actually worked pretty good. And we had one we used Varsol in. And it worked pretty good. It'd take tar off. It'd take it a little while, but it'd take it off. This saw did though, it cleaned up right nice. I can't believe we got it all done in a setting. William, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome any first timers, true blues, moderators, super chatters. We appreciate y'all. Just seeing William's name reminded me to say that. So y'all thank William for being a helpful member of the channel. He's good people. He's Napa carb dip basket. I used to have some at Larry, but it eats up some of the rubber and stuff. So I started using them ultrasonic cleaners, and I really do like the way they clean. Lance Combs, hey Bellhopper, how you and the family? We're doing pretty good, buddy. I've been rough, but I'm feeling better now. In need of a Johnson Red 2095 flywheel shroud. Anyone have one? That might be an odd one there, Stormlord. I could probably find one, but anybody got a flywheel shroud for a 2095? They're called air conductors, if I'm not mistaken. We're supposed to have a foot of snow by next Friday. Well, that's good. J&S Chainsaw, what's up, buddy? Just the 031AV running steel screen air filter was a bad idea back then. Well, let the air through. Not much, just watching the weather. There's Thomas McDeal. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the channel, any first timers, true blues. That's right. ultrasonic cleaner rock. Watched a video of a guy using dishwashing detergent in them, and it seemed to work well. I do that sometimes too, Dave. Most of the time I just use the other stuff, but sometimes I do use dishwashing liquid. I got some of it over yonder at the tire machine because I use it in the tire machine too. Put them on old cookie sheets, put them in the oven, self-cleaning. Mine gets up to 850 degrees, pull it out, blow it off, clean as new. There you go. I've been feeling rough myself, but I'm getting better. That's good. There's Quentin. What's up, Quentin? Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing? I'm starting to feel better. Ultrasonic 100%. Y'all got that new one. You like it, don't you, Andrew? Got the Highway Big Bore pop-up piston kit installed on my Farmac 660, currently at 168 PSI compression. I ain't bad running a little bit. It might go up a little bit once them rings break in. Been renovating the bathroom. Well, look, there's Drew. What are you doing, Andrew? I meant to message you and tell you I looked at that scooter the other day and it is completely dead and won't do nothing at all. I've been wiggling wires and trying to figure out something. I ain't found nothing yet. A Vever 6-liter. Yeah, that's in between the two that I've got. Because I think the one I got there is a 2-liter and the other one is a 15-liter. I really wanted the big one, but I really didn't have room for it, and I didn't want to have to tote all that stuff out. Shrum said that Tide Pods, he heard Tide Pods work well. Sitting here at Jeffrey's. Hey, get the charger for that scooter, Andrew. I might need the charger for it because it's acting like the battery is completely dead right now. Bar oil also adds flavor to the next batch of cookies I bake. There you go. Oh, yeah. Works great. Fixed a couple of generators. I do love my ultrasonic cleaner. I wouldn't take nothing for them. I wouldn't mind having a bigger one outside or out there at the back door. And I may do that one of these days. I might get a bigger one and put it back there at the back door where I can just run the water hose to it and throw stuff in it, cook it, and then drain it in 5-gallon buckets outside. They make a 30-liter, Quentin, which is twice the size of the one I got. I don't know what it measures, but I know it's a big one. Mine's a 15-liter, and it'll take a case. It's loud to me. I run it outside. Some people say mine are loud, but I used to work in plants with sodium chloride or sodium crystal lights or whatever that buzz all the time, so I don't hear them. Anyone have experience on the Vever Flex Shaft Grinder? It's cheap, but is it good for a beginner? I think they are, Service Star. Vever is one of my supporters, and you can go click the link in my video descriptions and go through there and purchase one. And you can use VV Pro 5 or something like that, and you can get a 5% discount. I need to change my link over, so on the next video I put out will have the newer link on it. So if you want to go look, wait till I put another video out next week and then go check out that link. And I think it's VV Pro 5 is the discount code. Get 5% off your order. I have very good hearing. I used to, but not so much anymore. Mine fell off the bench and I broke. I need a bed. A bad one. A bad one. You see what I did. I went to these. Of course, you can't just buy them. You have to make them. It's the higher pitched loud. Have a Vever car fridge. Best purchase I ever made as a plumber. There you go. Just got the Vever 780 watt. Seems decent quality. They're pretty good stuff. I hear the Harbor Freight Fordham's copy is good. Casterman, I'm trying to plug my link, man. Just get it. I'm giving Casterman a hard time. Sugar Creek Supply has 394 XP decals, but they are at first and second series. I don't know which one goes with my saw. Look at the shape of the look at the shape of the sticker. Uh, I don't know if the first series was the little square or what. I'd have to look it up, Justin. Not pelter based. Cameron, not too bad. Not too bad. Been getting after it today, watching them youngins. Then Dad's working on a. I'm just picking on the customer. I'm just picking. You can get through whoever you want. I'm just giving ideas. Have to wait then, maybe buy one in a month. I don't think they're very much on there. I think they're only about $30-some, ain't they? Someone just texted me the Harbor Freight crap is crap. Castor. Oh, mercy. I just switched to two-stroke, regular two-stroke to help mine break in. Everyone on the soft form I joined said it won't break in proper on synthetic oil. It'll break in, Thomas. It just take a little longer. It's fine. They went to Sonia's for her birthday party. Want to know if I was going to come over afterwards. I said I may do that. What I was going to tell you is Dad he's working on a 28 horsepower Vanguard, and the oil pump gear was stripped and he couldn't find one. They're on back order and this and that and the other. Well, he finally found a cover that had one, but the shaft is different because it's a different style motor. So I went down there and got it and brought it up here, and the shaft was short or longer on the one that he got with the good gear. So we re-drilled the hole in it and cut it off and recut the clip ring in it, and made him a new one. That's what I was doing just before the live feed. What's up, Shane? Good to see you, buddy. Some of them from Harbor Freight isn't bad. I've heard that too. Zachary, what's up, buddy? Oh, mercy. I don't know. I haven't used either one of them. I haven't used the Harbor Freight one or the Vever one, but I actually had thought about ordering some of the Vever ones, and then I had this idea, and well, you see what I did that. Customers, I'm safe for now. What's up, Sean? You look a lot like my father, sir. Well, thank you, buddy. I take that as a compliment. I like to look like a daddy, and I try to be a good one. Try to help everybody. Good to see everyone. That's right. The HT is good. I've had two. My dad was a preacher. You'd likely get along. I like him. Is he one of them hard preachers? I like them real hard ones that don't cut you no slack, because I don't need any slack. Had a Harbor Freight and a reversible Vever flex shaft. Both are decent. Super Dave says both of them pretty good. If he was still alive. Yeah, I know that's tough, Thomas, but you know where he's at, right? Skid Boot, what's up, buddy? Sean Billingsley, what's up, fellas? Have a Vever reversible and haven't had problems. All right, that's good to hear. 21 years ago, oh, it's been a while. I just think about my uncle a little bit ago. He passed away in 94. I was like 2004, 2014, 2024 will be 30 years. I said, dadgum, it's been a long time. But that's unless he comes back, we all going that way. I've exploded a couple cables, but I think most folks have, regardless of the flex shaft. Yeah, yeah. Sacrificing a cable to the shirt is not an unusual thing, or a small port. Anyone else on the Homelight XL76 been happy working with mine the past week? I ain't never had a 76, Shane. Oh, come on. I like Harbor Freight tools. I like their tools and Craftsman tools and Cobalt. I like tools, period. Are the China 90s good hand pieces? How small cylinder they fit in? Hold on, Service Star, and I'll show you. Hopper, I told my buddy I was sending you the 026, but he said he wanted to try to fix it. It came back in a bucket. That's good. Well, send it to me, Skid Boot. These little shafts right here, I'll tell you how long they are. They're a little cumbersome in smaller cylinders. Like this, I have actually ground this one down myself, and I've reamed I mean, it is as far as it will go. And it measures, that's 1.5 inches. 1.554. So if you're up in the port, let's switch over to millimeters. That's 35 millimeters there. So getting it in a cylinder that's about 40 millimeters is tight. So they're tight. Similar to XL130. Levi said he was born in 93. Wife was born in 91. You're about the same age as her. I think Bucking has one that 10-man porters for him and loves it. I think so. You can fit it into a 45 millimeter cylinder for the China 90s. You can grind them down a little bit too. Matter of fact, here, look, let me show you something. All right. This is how you get it. This is how small you can make it. I've actually ground this one down and made it smaller. It actually did shorten it just a little bit. Well, there you go. I ground them down. Did you get the picture that I sent you? I have all your stuff boxed up. Going to ship it one day next week. I thought I commented on that picture, Quentin. I did see it. Maybe I didn't comment on it. Some days I'm busy with a lot of dadgum calls, and I look at something and I forget to comment on it, and then I don't see it no more. But I did see it. Broke several Fordham shafts. The shirt always wins. What's up, Peter? Don't be using big words on here. Don't have my dictionary with me. All right, Larry. Any smaller, I really suggest the Lucky Dog manufactured 90. Yeah, I know they make one that's tiny. I was born in 81. I was born in 77. I'm 46 now. Starting to feel it too. Where can I get one of those at? I got these off of Amazon. Now this right here was junk when I got it. As you can tell, there's nothing here. And you see this ring? When I bought this one, it come in and I started grinding with it and the head fell off. And the threads were stripped in it. And I sent them pictures of it. Ain't no problem, Service Star. What's up, Peter? Chad. I'm at 71. That's right. Hold on, wait a minute. I forgot where I was talking. Good evening from Sturgeon Bay. What's up, Rich? Born in 80 and I feel it. Good gravy, I'm old fart here. That's right, Casterman. Casterman is the old man. Sorry, I had a phone call. And just came back. I heard you talking about the scooter. I might need the charger, Andrew. The battery acts like it's completely dead. I can't get it to do nothing. Adam think he just got my PM 700 back together from piston haircut, clean up. It runs. Your video helped me a lot. That's awesome, Adam. Glad to hear that, buddy. Was born in the 70s. 52, sirs. That's right. I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, the charger is one of the pouches, I believe. Okay. When I got this one, it fell apart. And I messaged them, and they told me they'd send me a head, and I sent them pictures, and I'm like, look, both ends are stripped. So they wound up sending me a new one. And I told them, I said, you want me to send this one back to you? And they said, no, just throw it away or do whatever you want to with it. So, what's up, Cannonball? So I made this sleeve right here, which is smaller than the diameter of this. And I pressed it in there, which shrunk the aluminum. Then I put some green Loctite on it and just jammed it back in there as tight as I could get it and let it set. So it's basically glued on. So I'm just going to run this one until it dies, and I'll just throw it away or use it for parts. I could probably get it back apart if I break it. But I thought about tearing this one apart and doing it, but as long as it stays, I'm just going to leave it. I was born in 67, don't look a day over 70. Well, that's good, Skid Boots. 85 kid. Larry said I'm all blurry on his end. Am I blurry, y'all? Maybe it'll clear up in a minute, Larry. Maybe. I do like these things. Now, I've got several of them now. Because I done the mortifying, and I made the flex shaft fit on the router. But I got this one here. This is not my favorite. Some people do like this one. A little blurry, so I thought you were drinking. Why do most porters not want to port X-Torques? I don't know, Ray. I pour them. They don't. I mean, they don't make the same horsepower, but they still turn up good. See, this one I don't particularly care for because this thing keeps biting my fingers, and I don't like that. Then I got this one off of Amazon on Black Friday because it was like 20 bucks. And you flick this thing up, and the bit comes out, and then you just stick it back in there, flip this down, and the bit comes out. It's not supposed to, but it does. There is a way you can adjust this thing. So you can turn the collet and change the settings on it. It's kind of goofy. You just got to be careful with it. I port them too. I want to port my X-Torques. They port up fine, Service Star. They just run a little shorter blowdown, and the intake's not as big, but you can still get gains out of them. Ain't much on tequila. Maybe because the heavier piston. I think everyone likes the power of the OE372. Yeah, you can't rev an X-Torque as high because the pistons do tend to explode sometimes when you do. 670 solo. Well, one of my buddies called me one day and he said, have you tried putting a unlimited coil on an X-Torque? I said, don't do it. And he said, I'm going to do it. And I told him 3 times. I said, don't do it. Then he called me back the next day and he said, hey, I put an unlimited coil on that X-Torque. Guess what happened? I said, probably blowed the piston out the side of it. He said, it did. I said, I told you not to put one on it. Because them pistons is heavy. And the rule of thumb is when you're making power, if it goes up and down, make it lighter. If it goes around and round, make it heavier. That's the secret to horsepower in a nutshell. Or torque, rather. Have you ran RHE. What's RHE, Shane? If you want to go Cadillac, use a fine dental equipment supply place. They sell portable dental units. They run on air turbine. The hand pieces are awesome, but they are extremely expensive, Cashman. That's the only downside. The ones that I was looking at that come from there is like $400 and some just for a hand piece. I don't have $400 in everything that y'all have seen. All of these, all the shafts, and all them heads. I don't have $400 in all of it, I don't think. I hadn't yet, Shane. I mean, I have run them, but I hadn't run them in a long time. There's so much junk sitting in front of them, I can't get them off the shelf right now. And the one that does run sitting behind the one that don't, so I hadn't had a chance to work on them. Cast iron fly wheels on 3-horse bridge was a mowing machine. That's right. Just ported 562. Run against my stock 390 with a 28-inch bar. Didn't win, but run good. Hey, if you've got a 562 and you can find a cylinder off of a 555, get the caps off the 555 cylinder and put them on the 562 and you'll have more power. But don't tell everybody. I was lucky my dad was a dentist. So cutting the skirt off the Poland yesterday helped us. It's just easier than grinding all of it out of the cylinder because I had to take about almost 5/16. So I had to take it out of the cylinder, and that goes a long way. Oh yeah, if I had a head, Super Dave, and a few pieces, I'd make something that fit it. I made all of this stuff. MTCC Specialties 90 was over 600, but fits in a 38 millimeter cylinder. So far on them 38s, I ain't had to really do a lot, but usually I use this to raise the ports on those smaller cylinders. I'll just reach down in there and just grind the bevel on it, like the ports like this, and I'll tilt it up like that a little bit. I don't think it's snowing, Larry. It's showing 47 degrees. See what it's saying now. Come on. 45 degrees. The arthritis in my foot's flared up. The dental heads are $15, $20 each. Send me a link to them, Super Dave. For I would like to see them. Oh, somebody commented on that muffler for that 880. Just make a pipe for it. And I hadn't had a chance to tell them yet that it's not that muffler doesn't bolt on, so I can't just make a pipe for it because I don't have no way to attach it without drilling and tapping the cylinder. And I didn't really want to do that because them cylinders are kind of expensive. 47 here in Virginia. I have to start. The cylinder is basically the same, but the caps are thinner. You could take the 562 caps off and fill them about halfway up with epoxy and probably get the same results. What it is the 555 doesn't have stuffers on the crank, so the transfer caps are smaller. Well, then when you put it on a 562 with stuffers in it, that's less space and less area to fill, and it really drives up your transfer velocity, and that really makes it get in there fast, quick, and in a hurry. And it does some business. I got it, Super Dave. It just came through. So, I mean, you really could take about half of it out of there with epoxy and probably still get the same results. Well, if the bits would fit what you already have. What size are they, Casterman? Are they T90? I think these are 1/8 of an inch, or like 3.2 millimeter or something. It says 2.91 millimeters. Almost 3 millimeters. We could always make something to go in there. Of course, I've made a bunch of the I made the short ones that I got. I bought some that are carbide, and I just score them with my green disc, and then pop them with a hammer and break them off. Because they're carbide. I mean, they pop off pretty easy. Oh, probably 1.5. Ooh, them are tiny. Super Dave sent me a link, Casterman. I'm going to check it out. There's Muffler. What's up, Muffly? Everybody excited? We're getting snow all over the place. Maybe we might get some tonight. You never can tell. I don't think we're going to, but I was looking to see what the weather said, but it don't show up real good on this watch. Eating stuffed shells. All right, Cashman. I'm gonna check out that one that Super Dave sent me and see what it looks like. Dean Moore, Mr. Hopper, how are you doing tonight? I'm up here in New York. We're having a big snowstorm right now. John Deere's ready to go. All right. We ain't got no snow yet, and it's 45 degrees. We had 3 inches in central Arkansas yesterday. That's about 2 hours and was gone. If it was the snow here, it probably wouldn't even stick. I mean, it's cool out, but it ain't that cold. From the back of the head to the tip of the burr is 24 millimeter. Ooh, that is little. Levi said he'd been dying for some snow. What's up, Lonnie? Good to see you, buddy. Come on in and set a spell. I'm tired today. Youngins woke me up this morning, and I couldn't get no nap because they were running wild. They was running crazy. So I mix vinegar, battery acid, toilet bowl cleaner together. Yeah. It's away from the house and stuff. You can see white smoke coming off of it. I probably wouldn't have mixed it all together, Brian, and you better not leave it long because the battery acid will probably eat it. Don't do what I do. That's right. Come get some snow. We got it. Got 1 inch of snow on the ground up here in Quebec, Canada. Haven't sold many snow blowers. The snow's falling in different places this year for some reason. We ain't had a good snow here in years for sure. I know they'll fit because I can use them in my Dremel. Oh, okay. Come up here to the mountains in Colorado if you want snow. I'm tired of it already. Oh, mercy. I wouldn't leave it for more than about 10 minutes, Brian. You probably ought to put on a respirator and shake it around a bit and then dump it out. And oh, you need some baking soda to put in it when you're done, or else it'll keep eating it. I forgot to tell you that. Nothing but rain. Vapor rust help a ton. I can see shiny parts inside. Also using washers to help break other stuff up. What is snow? Hopper, I recently went to use my 261. When I tried to start it, I could barely pull it over. When it finally released, it took about 30 pulls to start. Did anything come out the muffler skid boot? Was it flooded or? Some of them old saws was like that, but they were usually filled with oil from the bar oiler, but the new saw shouldn't do that. Chippy's good at fixing Macs. And the chemical gloves, yep. We got some coming in okay. That's right. Y'all got some snow in Oklahoma? Sounds like a hydrolock. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Usually it's fuel. It's acting like it was flooded, but it was working perfect when I put it away 2 days earlier. Was it out of gas when you filled it up the first time, Skid Boot? You with snow can keep it no fun to work in. 53 in Louisiana, but we're freezing. Unless it's set, and it could have set for a while, something, diaphragm got a little stiff and maybe it's hanging open and dumping fuel in. Or a little piece of something got past the needle and got it stuck open. That's awesome, Larry. About time. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what the truth is, but you know, it was working great when I parked it 2 days before. That is weird. Where are you at, Cameron? Seen some leak bar oil into the crankcase and hydrolock. But usually on these newer saws, well, I mean, I guess if it's got a case gasket leaking or something, it could have done that. If it was working 2 days before, it's highly unlikely, but it is possible. The decomp probably came apart on the 261. They do that now. Then if it was stuck, then won't start. He said cranked after about 30 pulls. Ain't good porting tips on the 661. Can't machine work, only grind and thinner gaskets. Just on them Service Star, if you just take the gasket out of it, that'll set your squish usually about 20. Set your intake timing in mid 80s and try to get the exhaust around 102 or so and widen it a little bit and just clean it up good. And the 660 and put a muffler mod on it, and the 661s come to life with that. There's J&K, what's up, buddy? Just download the app to watch free. All right. Levi's looking for a coil for a L65 Husqvarna. Skid Boot removed the decomp. Wood stove works good. What's up, Jason Reese? What is the points gap on a 50cc saw? What saw is it, Jason? I think they're usually 26, 28 thousandths on the max. But it did crank after 30 pulls or so, muffler, like it was drowned. He had to come help my pawpaw starter steel. That's right. We're going to fire up this old Poulan here directly, maybe. Yeah, I think we should. Let's see if this thing will start. What y'all think? Check back on. controller's working or not. I didn't see it put out anything on the floor much. It's doing pretty good. I'm still not sure about that carburetor. That's right. We fired her up. What's happening, Sion? Good to see you, buddy. I think it'll do pretty decent. I'm still not sure about that carburetor. I think I am going to build the other one and change it out. Because that one does okay, but it acts a little goofy sometimes. Yeah, they have a lot of fun to play with. Yeah, it's ported and everything, Sion. It's muffler modded. It's muffler modded, ported to cut the piston down. All kinds of stuff. It runs pretty good. I ain't cut with it yet. I think it's gonna be a running little number. But I'm just not pleased with that carburetor. I just can't say that enough because it acts a little goofy. Fire up the alcohol saw love here in that run. We'll probably do that here in a little bit there, Dean, if we can get to 100 thumbs up. I like to run it last because it makes so much smoke. It makes it hard for me to breathe in here. These ain't too awful bad. We'll probably fire this one up here in a minute. This little rascal sounds pretty good. Oh, I made a dog for this one. What do you think about that? I'm gonna do a 661 4 long service star. I got one back there to fix on. My wild thing was a little booger to tune after ported. Wish I could make more content. Compression. Make more compression. It's hard to make more compression with them, Lonnie. And if you're going to do it, don't use an OEM cylinder because they don't last very long. They're aluminum bore instead of nickel sealed or chrome line. And if you get the aftermarket cylinders, they're actually nickel sealed. I wonder if this thing will start. Y'all want to see if the little orange one will start? Porting is quite addictive. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get into it, everything you got will be ported. Your leaf blower and all of it. Let's see if it's going to start. I do like these because they're so light. it'll get it. I'll wipe some of that bar oil off of it and set it back over here in the box for now. That little rascal. Them little rascals turn out quite mean. They poured up good. Spitting bar oil all over the table. Them little 2511s, they come good. They come alive good. I'd buy it, Danny said. Poor little microphone. A 14's about the best to go on Scion. That one's it's pretty nice. I have done some that seem a little bit more peppy than that one. But I had to do some things on that one that I don't normally do. But it's still good. It's cracking good. Yeah, they got a hemispherical head. I do like that thing. I love them little rascals. They're a lot of fun to port because they're tiny. Excuse me. They're kind of challenging too to get in there a little bit. They're not that bad to tear down and put back together. But the mufflers are real beast on them because them mufflers they're only like 17 or 19 thousandths thick. They're thin as nothing. I can't believe I would say this, but that is a little crackhead. That's right. I do felling and climbing for a living, loving the 2511 to 14 inch. Oh yeah, when they poured it up, they're so much fun. Buddy runs 18 on his ported and Egan pipe, rocks and rolls. I'm sure you could run it. Just in 18 inches of wood, it might get a little needed for power. If you was running at 18 straight inches. The 200Ts do pretty good. I actually got one back there that runs. I got to put a clutch and stuff on. I'm going to do some work on it and probably sell it for long. Pulls 18 buried Nash. I mean, they'll pull it. Just saying it probably ain't like a laser beam. What's up, Chad? Them little saws get with it though. They do. If you cut the cylinder a little bit and get a little bit of compression on them, you can actually get a little too much. I have done one where it was a little goofy. It had a little bit too much compression because I kind of put a pop-up piston on it. Yeah, cut the cylinder down about 30 thousandths. Also found out after I done that, you have to grind the hose in the case to bolt the motor back in. And the coil. I had to grind the hose in the coil to back the coil up because I couldn't get any clearance between the coil and the flywheel. Y'all doing hopper stock this year? As far as I know, J&S, I think May the 18th is on a Saturday when we're planning on doing it. Outruns the MS250, embarrasses the Echo 355T. I tell you, the 355 and that little 2511 ported, them two little old saws really wake up the most of any of them, I believe. The 2511 is just, for the weight, the power is just unbelievable. I mean, they just do a heck of a job. I usually just tell about my saw Scion and whatever I got. I don't usually put them up for sale on the thing because they go so quick and I don't know how to do it. That's the bad thing is I don't really know how to do it. Those are 25 cc's, Dave. They're little bitty things. I mean, the piston's just got my P62 up and going last night. Now I need to, got my P62 up and going last night. Now I need to get me a big bar for it. That's right. That's awesome. I have two 193Ts that need some love, and I really like the 355. That thing's something else, ain't it, Joey? It gets on with it. Joey's got one of my 355s that I done, and them little old saws, they really take a liking to some port work. I got a pretty good set of numbers that go on them, and they don't get super aggressive, but they are stout. Smitty, we having a snow apocalypse. What's up, buddy? Smitty said they getting snow up yonder in Pennsylvania too. Y'all know how it is on my live feed. I can't sit here and not fiddle with something. I've always got something I'm sitting there fiddling with it. Fun to run. That's right. I figured you'd like it, Joey. Little rascal gets on with it. You got lots done since you're in the snow. 38cc Poland wood shark top handle, and woke up with a muffler mod. Oh yeah, muffler mod will help almost anything, Dave, because most of the mufflers are so restrictive. Oh, on that 661 you was asking about earlier, also I cut the baffle out of the muffler on them things. I think I'm going to rebuild the 193T and give it to my pops for Dad's Day. That sounds good. They do pretty well on port, and you can open up the intakes a little bit on them because they're really tiny. I was thinking about something that hit my brain earlier. I do have a 200T that runs. Now I'm going to port it. It's only 6-inch, hardly enough to waste energy on. Intake on the 193 is the size of a pencil eraser. Yeah, they're little bitty. That 194 I done the other week, it was tiny. Got the tank baking soda washed out real good. And tomorrow to get a couple more gallons of evaporust and to get it all to soak. But they are shiny. They's coming through. That's right. How long is the to-do list on your bench? I heard you not too long ago saying you still have openings. I do still have some openings for port work, but my to-do list is never run dry for some reason. Just cutting the baffle out of 661 helps. Yeah, it does. We'll take it you can literally just take the gasket out of it and muffler mod it, and it makes a big difference. I opened the intake on my junk 4218 and it really come to life. Yep. Some of them are just so stifled down you wouldn't believe it. Like the Echo 590s and 620s, the worst thing on them is the air filter assembly. You take it off and put something on there that can actually breathe, and they'll pick up some power. Well, you just take the air filter off, and it makes more power. I mean, seriously, you can feel it. Because we did that out in the woods one day. I was running that 620, and I took the air filter off of it. It really livened up with that. Oh, mercy. Anybody else got any questions? We can answer questions here. We try anyway. I was looking around to see if I had anything else to show y'all. You should always say you have opening report work every time you can take more work. That would be helpful to everyone to hear as well as for the channel. Oh, I know, Sion. But the problem that I had is I used to do that, and I wound up with almost 100 saws here, and it took me 3.5 years to get them all done. So I had to like drop down to taking like 7 or 8 at a time. You would stay focused and get the honeydew list, take care of more work. Hey, it's always something. What's up, Fred? I've got a couple to port right now, and I actually like having less saws here to do at one time, but I'm trying to work out a happy medium where I don't have so many, but I've got enough to stay busy till more comes in. And it's kind of a hard process to get worked out. I've got 2 other ones out yonder to do. I've got one y'all hadn't seen yet that I'm still getting some parts for. Yeah, getting buried really works on your mind, because you just give up because you got so much to do that you can't see the end of it. But I've still got one sitting over here that y'all hadn't seen much of yet. The trick is to not take a hobby and make it a job. Well, yeah, that's true too. Have you ever ported a 543? I have lots of saws, but can a man have too many? Yeah, I got a ported 543 Service Star. I got a pretty nice one, matter of fact. Have a good night. I have to go eat dinner. Going to hibachi night. All right, Quentin, have a good one, buddy. Y'all be careful. I ain't had many head scratchers lately to ask about enrolled back in college today. Know anything about algebra? Yeah, I know it ain't no good. I have not ported a 550 home light. Got to go, William said. All right, buddy, have a good one. Really having trouble selling port work. Everyone impressed. Everyone wants one, no one willing to pull the trigger. Yeah, I know, Lonnie, it does happen sometimes. Mr. J, what's up? Is there supposed to be a big washer that covers the clutch shoes on the Super Pro 125? Not that I can remember, Mr. J. Simon said, smash that thumbs up, everybody. Just finished a snowmobile project, waiting on snow. You say that Cobalt impact driver took what size? I use these. It's a 6-inch, quarter-inch drive. They're 6 inches long. You can get them in Hex, Torch, Phillips. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'm gonna get my 543. You might see if it'll fire up. I think I did crank it last weekend. Maybe. Come here. Here's the little 543. I put a pop-up piston in this one and cut it pretty good. This is the muffler port. As you can see, it is a version of the stock port that has been modified. Smitty said, don't port the 550, same bearing subs to 1010. Factory, they don't have the cover on the clutch side. You can see home light shoes work. Come on, go sled riding with me, Hopper. I would like to do that. This is my little 543. It's actually a pretty clean little old saw. I think we started it last time. I don't remember. Did we start this last time? Sales usually has 300 times more hurdles. That's right. That's why they do it. Let's see if this little deal will crank. after it pretty good. I really like this little old saw. Oh, mercy. I really like that little old saw. I don't use it very much, but I do like it. Let's see. Is the clutch drum bearing up? Say it sound like? Yeah, it makes a noise. It's got grease on it, but still makes a noise. Don't know why. It has a pop-up piston in it. I think I cut the cylinder. I ported it. And I lightened the piston as much as I could lighten it. And made the muffler empty. And put a big port on top of it. Boom. Well, that didn't work. Try again. Shane. Y'all, Shane throws super chat up. I always like listening to the live feed. God bless y'all. Thank you, Shane, buddy. Y'all don't forget to thank Shane. He sent us a super chat. Funny, every husky been through the shop was a pain in the butt. Well, you know. Tanton, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. I got to get some of this. That's the only bad thing about cranking them right here. They dump bar oil all over the floor. What's up, Finon? Good to see you, buddy. I just seen your name. Maybe I said it earlier. I don't remember. If I missed it earlier, I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all, don't forget to thank our super chatters. Without them, we wouldn't be able to keep doing what we're doing. Our super chatters and people who send stuff, boy, some of the stuff that I sell, people send it to me. They send it to me so I can build it to sell to help support the channel. And that's an amazing thing because it helps out a lot. Got a mic to fire up. I may have something. I don't have anything just sitting here. Everything, all the mics are up on the shelf. There's Mama Muffler. What's up, dear? Next live feed. Tried to send you 3 ponies and you refused delivery. That's right. Tanton says, I have something you want. Uh-oh. Dumb question. Am I the only one that ever saw comes in filthy? No, Lonnie. Lonnie, they all come in here filthy, but I clean them because I don't like working on them dirty. Oh, that is something. I'm waiting. Tanton's actually sending me a part. I've got to get a box put up for Tanton, but Tanton's actually sending me something here to go on this. Y'all seen this in one of the videos the other day. I know. The muffler ain't the prettiest on this one, but this is a $3.90. A buddy of mine was wanting one of these, and I put this one together out of a bunch of parts that I had. And I'm waiting on the chain brake handle to go on this one. Is that AA Ron? What's up, AA Ron? That's half of my shop makes. Just clean the thing. That's right. Oh, mercy. One of them new old stock cylinders. On which one, John? The $3.95, that it wasn't a new old stock. It was a used cylinder that had a little transfer in it, and I cleaned it up. Remind me to send you money to ship the 101 blocks. The guy has been practice case casting the 91Bs. All right, Brian. Yeah, I got 2 of them laying over there. Yeah, it wasn't a new old stock cylinder. It was just it was a used one that had a little transfer in it, and I cleaned it up. Oh, Aaron just got done processing a deer. That's awesome. J&K's back. Mowers are even worse. Why don't my deck raise? Because you have 4 inches of mud and grass on top. Yeah, yeah. I made more money with my pressure washer than I did working on the mower sometimes, Super Dave. I have a John Deere 15. I'm wondering if it's worth putting together. So far, I'm seeing about 150 in parts. It just depends, Lonnie. Some of them we just put them together for nostalgia. What's up, County Line? Some of them we just put together for nostalgic purposes. Some of them we put together for what's that other thing I'm trying to say, Brian? When you love it just because somebody else had it. I can't remember what the word's called. I'm drawing a blank. Do it for fun. Sentimental reasons. I'm in the basement with Mama by the fire in the warm. There you go. Right now it's just a showpiece. What is a John Deere 15? I'm not even sure, Lonnie. Sentimental. Yeah, that's it. Jealousy. Sorry, y'all. My brain just stopped working. I could not think of that word to save my life. That happens. Yep, it does. It has intrinsic value. That's right. It's a 2-cylinder tractor. I think a putt. Heck, if it's a 2-cylinder tractor and I can get it run for $150, yeah. You dang tootin', I would. Yeah, that's right, Larry. That's why I put so much time in my 50 Rancher. It was a buddy saw. That's right. My brain is plumb out of gas most days. That's right. Hicks Hickory. Y'all, Hicks just threw the super chat up there and said, just because keeping a handle on it. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate that. It helps. I promise you, it helps. Because that's I've been trying. I got most of my bills. Well, I got bills paid for December. Now I got to work on the bills for January, and I got a few parts I need to order. So I'm gonna try to do a balancing act between paying the bills and using some of the money to buy parts, and then get the stuff done, and then get it sent on so I have more money to pay more bills. Just found a brand new HD 17D carb for steel. All right. Did you get it? Thank you, Hicks. Any Mac but an alcohol-powered 125. Well, I do have an alcohol-powered 101. Got a really odd bar on tip is a live roller, kind of like a Baron. Did you stop dancing at the club, Hopper? You short on cash yet? Twice in one day. That's right. Flashbacks to the 125 going boom on out. Yep. That's no fun. No fun at all. I really want to get that 101 down and fired up, but I really don't want to hurt myself trying to crank chains all day. And I got a half a feeling that that's probably exactly what would happen. I don't know if I did or not, J&K. I don't remember. Hopper is my North Carolina brother. Hicks, no secrets with us. That's right. I don't hardly have any secrets. I try to explain to people the best I can. Sometimes I have secrets because I just forget to tell them. I found the other Poland carburetor, by the way. Thanks to Buck, and I'd love to try a 125. Well, come to Hopper Stock this year, Lonnie. May the 18th, we'll be having it. And I usually have my 125s there. Hopefully, both of them will be running this year. I got to get the oven out and try to figure out what's going on with it. I had a fish sandwich from Burger King. Mr. Arnett might be working tonight. I'm not sure. I hadn't talked to him today. Oh. Larry, you know what Hopper Stock is. You just refuse to come. Mean old Larry. Mean old Larry. As far as I know, I plan on it, Stoic. I plan on coming every year as long as I can make it. I'm planning on being there. It's got a pipe on it, see? Y'all, I might try this. Hopefully I won't hurt myself. And if I do, hopefully it won't be real bad. I'm going to have to mix some more alcohol. I just ran out. Fuel line's a little stiff on it. Saw Fest is a fun time. That ain't no joke. What's up, Kurt? Found some parts for the 880 to send you. All right, get them sent. It would be a pleasure to meet you. It would, Stoic. I'd have a good time talking to you, I promise you. Because I have a good time talking to everybody. Who wants to see me try to start this pig? Anybody? Hot or spark? Sometimes you can change the plug on them and get it. Some of them, if you put a chip on them, you can get hotter fire out of the coil that way. Everyone turn your earbuds down. Ain't nothing like a good taco. That's right. Would be fun to get at the Sawfest. We don't have any of them in Finland. You might have to fly over, Surfer Star. There's Old Timer. All right. Look, if you got earbuds in, turn them down. I'm going to give this a shot. And maybe. I don't know how it's going to go. I rebuilt the carburetor on this thing. And I have not done anything to it. This is the first time I put fuel in it since I got her put back together. So if you got your earbuds in, now would be a good time to turn them down. Because if this thing cracks off, it is LOUD. Got a little fuel come. Every time you say turn your earbuds down, I turn mine up. This thing is extremely loud, and I ain't kidding. Okay, I don't know where we're at. I'm going to open them up a little bit because I may not be getting any fuel. All right, now come on, Bessie. Get you a little bit of fuel. I ain't had enough time yet, Brian. I'm trying to get it there. It looks like I got a little bit of fuel going, but this thing is, I haven't cranked it since I rebuilt the carburetor, so I don't know what anything's going to do. It doesn't act like it's pulling fuel yet. But I see fuel. I see fuel up in the line. This thing's always, it usually takes 4 or 5 people. Smoky in here. Boy, that hurts my ear balls. Whew. Oh. That carburetor is still junk. That's the 3rd or 5th time I've rebuilt it, and it's still garbage. I'm going to put Cooney on it. Yeah, it gets nasty when it gets right. And I've actually got a bigger carburetor to put on it. My ears are hurting now. See you, Jason. Thomas, what's up, buddy? Open the door. I'm going to go open the door because if y'all could see how much smoke is actually in here, you would be impressed. Woo! Huh. Look at the smoke going out. Woo! All right. That's a BDC 16 carb. What's up, Daryl? This is a BDC 16, and I did some work on it the other month, and now it still won't. That was idled all the way down, but the throttle flap's not closing 100%, I don't think. Of course, I did have to work on it and everything. And look after them lungs. We want to see for a long time. Well, this is alcohol here, John. It's not near as bad. You try a 750 double pumper. Smash that thumbs up. That's right. Anyone have a Dream Saw? MS400? BDC 16. Yeah, this is a BDC 16. And it is actually really cold. But I have been through it. The bore for the throttle shaft was worn out. And I actually fixed it. But it still acts like it's getting too much air from somewhere. And I do not know where it's getting it. But it started just spitting alcohol. It was blowing it plumb back out on my hand. But nonetheless, back last year, whenever I was doing all this stuff, I was looking and trying to find something. And while I was in the process of doing that, somebody helped me out a little bit, and I purchased this. Now, split intake with 2 395 carbs, that's still pretty little. This is the carb that I plan on putting on it. And those of y'all that run snowmobiles, y'all probably know what this is. But I got to figure out how I'm going to put it on there. I think that's going to be wrong, and this is sticking out the other side, so it's going to be almost impossible to get to the idle screw. Well, maybe not impossible. It's not practical. But this is it's actually a 38. It's a BN38 McCulloch. And it is massive. I mean, I don't know if y'all can see me, but I can see y'all through there. This thing is massive. Like, this ring right here is 1 inch in diameter, which is not little. Well, here you go. This is comparison. It's 1:37 a.m. Should be going to sleep, but it's nice to catch a live. That's right. 372. Yeah. What's up, Baskers? Move a lot of air. All right. This is a 372 carb. This is my ring. This is my ring on a 372 carb. 372 XP compared to this. I mean, it'll almost fit in the hole. This carburetor is massive. What's up, Marty? Edwin, how you doing, Eddie? Tell Mama we said hello. We love y'all. This is the carburetor I'm probably going to put on it. This carburetor, I completely rebuilt it. It's all new stuff. It has a high and low screw on it. And I think that's the fuel inlet. That might be a fuel inlet. It may have dual inlets on it. Whew. All right. Tuned in late, Hopper. Was it just a coincidence you and Bodie put in bar tip replacement in the same way? It is, John. I was going to put it in and not film it, and somebody said, hey, you ought to film that. So I did. That's right. Gonna have to put that thing on Joe's dyno. We were gonna put it on the dyno because me and Brennan's got a dyno too that Mark gave me. 5-gallon gas tank now to feed it. Yep. Big saw car, lots of chips after chain gets its job done. That's right. Hey, Chaff Sawdust, just got here, son, but here's your thumbs up. Oh, we at 97 thumbs up. Wyoming Bound, what's up, buddy? We fired up to the 101 race saw, but he's just being perpendicular today and don't want to run, so I guess this BDC 16 carburetor is just shots, all there are to it. I'm guessing anyway. Oh, Fat Matt, what's up, buddy? We just fired up the 101 carving saw. There you go. Well, let's go. We'll go get the alky saw and see if we can fire it up. I'm going to shut the high jet off in this thing just in case the carburetor's leaking. I'm going to shut the jets off. It says we got 100, y'all. Let me see if I can hang this thing. I'm at a Buc-ee's on I-40. Where you at, Fat Matt? Let me see if I can hang this thing back on the ceiling. Now, how in the world I got this down is beyond me. Well, it's hanging crooked, but it's hanging. I'll have to get the thing and move it around. Y'all want me to fire up the alky saw? I know you do. Woo, boy. We done smoked the whole place up in here. Oh, mercy. Daryl said, yes. All right. I'm just trying to look back, make sure I didn't miss anything. Michael White. John Clark. Y'all, John threw a super chat up there, said 4-bit alcohol. Thank you, John. We appreciate it. Muffler actually brought me some alcohol too. No, not one person wants to hear that saw. No one likes it. No, that's wrong. Somewhere in Tennessee, I think. Well, dang, Matt, you ain't. If you get a chance, swing by here. She's a classic. That's right. All right, if y'all want to fire it up, I'll try to give her a jank and see if she'll fire up for a minute. I wish I'd had these on when I cranked that 101, because that son of a gun is louder than this. And I ain't even kidding. Woo! Oh. That baby's loud. We fired up some loud stuff today. Smell alcohol, getting dizzy. That's right. It's getting right up in here. Oh, mercy. Wish I could, my Lord. Think it'd be nice if you could stop by, Fat Matt. I got something here I want to show you. My hearing aid ran into my eardrum and he had scared the blue lady. I want a loud saw bellhopper. Muffler, I think you've got some that's just as loud as these, if not worse. That would be a nice start first thing in the morning, wake up the neighbors. That's right. Lonnie said, gotta run, fella, dinner calling. All right, Lonnie, have a good one, buddy. We appreciate you. We just about done here too. I probably run over and Sonia's and Michael's and them for a little bit for her birthday party thing. Mama Hopper's mad now. She's over yonder tanting. She's not even here. But I did break my thumbnail while hitting something with it earlier. Now I'm going to have to trim my thumbnail off. That's all right. Yeah, buddy. Bad thing is I gotta put all this stuff up. When I get done, I get all this stuff out and I gotta put it all back up. I was wanting to, Hopper. Work is getting busier. I understand that. But if you're going down 40 or something and you're coming through Hickory and you got a chance to stop me, just give me a holler and I'll try to run up there and meet you. Is that the same blue when you cut with the 200? Yes, that's it. That's it, but it runs better now than it did back then. Brian said toss it in the box and send it to me. Yeah, it was. That thing's loud. The louder, the better. They do get quite noisy sometimes when you really start making them flow. You can have loud and no power, but you can also have loud and power. You just got to get everything else right in the middle. Air goes in, makes some stuff, comes out. The other side is horsepower. I cannot find my fingernail clippers for some reason. I need them now to trim my fingernail because I got a broken nail on my thumb. I have no idea where they went. I hadn't yet, Fat Matt, but it's coming pretty soon. That's one of the other ones that I got that's I'm almost ready to start on it. Muffler said mine's just loud, still slow. That thing does a pretty good job, Muffler. I seen it. I heard it too. Muffler's revving that thing one day. It was just, ah! That 660 of Mufflers is loud, but it does a heck of a job. I'm gonna trim my fingernail with these cutting pliers, I guess, since I can't find my. Since I don't know where my fingernail nippers is at, I'll use my wire nippers. Because I cannot stand a broke fingernail. Mine's almost fast and definitely not loud enough. Muffler builds great saws, don't let him fool you. Muffler's his worst critic. But, I mean, that's how you keep things going. Anytime you disagree with it, you just keep getting after it. You keep getting after it, and you'll keep making them go faster. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get some of that nail off because it's sharp and it bothers me. Oh. Only 3 months away from hopper stock. There it is, ain't it? I ain't thinking about that. January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, it's pretty close. China clutch muffler delete. Seriously thought you'd get an American clutch for that child. I have nail clippers and toilet paper in every vehicle that I drive. My nail clippers, they may be put back up where they're supposed to be. That's probably the reason I can't find them. But I had these laying on the table and they cut fingernails. They cut them just fine. I hate my brain. It drives me nuts thinking about stuff. That's right. Everybody's invited, Larry. You've been invited every year and you ain't come yet. I'm starting to think you don't like us very much. Been so busy trying to move and get situated, I haven't even barred up the mosquito. Oh, mercy. Yeah, I know how it is, Matt. I got several jobs sitting around here that I'm kind of doing. Some of them are mine and some of them are stuff for sale or rehoming. If you ever get a vacation time off, I can come. Well, anytime you get ready to come, Brian, we're always ready. We sure can't wait for hopper stock. Best time of your life. Yeah, we have a good time. We have a darn good time. Matter of fact, I probably need to start advertising it and get some stuff, some donations and stuff for the raffle and things like that. I've got the truck to be able to travel with now. There you go. What ain't that far? Michael said you ride your new motorcycle, Brian. Let your chainsaw chain drag on the ground. That way they'll be sharp when you get here. Oh, mercy. I got itch in my ear. hang my gas bottle back up. Is it true when one learned to port and mod, it can become addicted? Yeah. We ported everything, Sion. Even four-stroke stuff sometimes. Everyone think Christmas is the best time of year, but it's hopper stock. That's right. And Sawfest. Don't forget Sawfest. Because we have a good time up there, too. I'm cleaning, it's everything rusted out tank. Had one pinhole, the bottom so far. Yeah, I hate that. Just want to let you know the Permatex you suggested for the 1010 sealed my oil tank. Thank you again. Happy New Year to all. That's awesome, Dave. Glad to hear that, buddy. Happy New Year to you, too. Where is hopper stock at? It's in Statesville, Thomas. It's 124 Laura Jean Lane, Statesville, North Carolina. It'll be May the 18th. It's if you can't find it and you look where 77 and I-40 cross, it's only about 5 or 10 minutes from there. I still want to see a picture of that, Brian. I ain't holding back this year, Hopper. I'm going to run everything. Maybe I can come down a day or so early and help out set up. That'd be awesome, Joey. Tanton said it's a 27-hour drive for me to get there. How long a drive was it to get to Sawfest, Tanton? About the same? Making my own drum now like we talked about. That's right. I'll be doing tank liner and it will seal it up. I'd still solder the hole shut before I started, Brian. Proteus, what's up, buddy? Is that in the USA? Well, yeah, May the 18th. That's right. Oh, mercy. All right, y'all. I just happened to notice we have already hit the 2-hour mark. So I'm probably going to go ahead and get this stuff set up, put up. I'm going to get ready to head over that 20 hours to Sawfest. Well, that's not. I mean, for one day, it is kind of rough. But if you just want to come hang out at the house, we don't care. 9.5 hours for me. I know it's a pretty good little trip. And we've talked about maybe doing 2 a year and doing one farther up north, too. Be safe. See you next week. Go see Jesus. We're going to try to. Thank you, Super Chatters. That's right. Muffler 7.5. You live further north than me. That's right. So I remember 5 or 6 hours was normal. That's right. Yeah, I drive. When somebody invites me, I drive all kind of places and I just have a good time. When can I get my saw down to GW? I need to send you my address, Levi. I'll try to do that. Or you could just wait and bring it to hopper stock. That would be fine too. Just finished shoveling snow. That's right. Just fly hopper out. We'll go during the winter in South Dakota. That way we can just cut ice. We'll go out on the lake and cut frozen ice off the lake. Anybody for ice fishing? Come up my way, Hopper. You got a place up there, old timer? You might try to find a place a little bit farther out. Maybe do another one. Because I know a lot of people don't get to come because there's just not enough time in the day to drive that far for a one-day event. And we don't have the resources to make it a multi-day event. It is rough. It is. I'll be honest with you. It's rough, but I enjoy doing it. I love it. I usually don't get a whole lot done the next day afterwards because I just rest. But I've been trying to get a little bit better. It took me 2 hours to get down to hopper stock. All right. That ain't bad. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to do it in South Dakota. I'll put it on. Might have to see how much it costs to get out there, Tanton. Live as a blast hopper. Try to catch it more often, but time is a little bad for me here in the middle of the night. I understand that, Service. I understand that. I have had some people ask me to do them a little sooner and stuff like that, and I'm trying to. We've kind of got into this, and some of them I do a little bit sooner sometimes. I may be to set up something around Winchester, Virginia. All right. God loves you, and there isn't a thing you can do about it. That's right, Sion. Good night, old timer, and have a great new year. Hopper, the old Husqvarna 400's running good. That's awesome, buddy. Y'all, Andy's the one's got that 400 Husqvarna motorcycle that we fixed. He says she's running good. That was a something. That was a something. I promise you, it was something else. But, all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Hope everybody has a happy new year. Good night, Service Star. Good to see you, buddy. Good night, Fat Matt, Sion, Old Timer, Muffler, Joey, everybody that come here and watch. John, good night, buddy. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. If you get a chance, go to church. Have a good time. See you next week, Fat Matt. Y'all be safe driving, buddy. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. We love y'all. Bellhopper out. Bye.